and it opens up everything else.
Gallman to the far left of the formation. The ball batted in the air and incomplete. So coming in, that was
on the perimeter. Nate Andrews on one side and Josh Sweat on the other.
Watson downfield for Sharon Peak and threw it over his head. They fake it to Gallman and near side completion to Peak, who wrestles across the 20-yard line, still fighting and has a Clemson first down.
All the time about ball fake. Here's a ball fake, and watch this linebacker right here. When he sees a ball fake, he steps up, which creates a nice throwing lane right there, makes it a much easier.
Completion far side. Artavis Scott, leading receiver in this team.
Themselves.
Empty backfield. Knowles bring pressure on 2nd and 8. An overthrow. An opportunity as set. Watson flushed. It'll be hard to fight for yardage against this Knowles defense. He's hit out of bounds. A flag.
You got to keep your motions in check.
Dead ball. Personal foul. Late hit out of bounds.
Jalen Ramsey plays on an edge with emotion. Early in this game, he's been wanting to hit Deshaun Watson for 5 days. He finally gets a chance, and he thinks he's in bounds. And if you go super slow.
Off the zone read, a short completion, and a first down at midfield. On first down, Watson pressured. Cannot escape. Dropped by Derek Nottie.
Who's going to come right here. He's long. He forces him up into the pocket, and he's going to deal with pressure coming off the edge a lot in this football game because Florida State's that's a real strength of theirs, but Nottie's able to get in front. Clemson's seen all year.
They've been a very good protecting offensive line, just the 13th sack allowed, and now on long distance, it's Gallman breaking free. Oh, just tripped up. That was a terrific.
And now he's got a better feel of what to expect.
Pressure again. Watson cannot escape.
We've got a couple guys down.
There's a drop far side. Knowles rush 4 on 3rd down. Watson fires near side. Trying to make a catch is Artavis Scott. The focus goes on Ramsey.
Defense, number 27.
Yeah, then you have Ramsey into the boundary, and here you've got it. Just grabs onto him right at the end.
So 2 major penalties on the Knowles corners, big so far. And a first down throw. They go back to Leggett down the middle. That's the pass that the red zone.
Watch the safeties. You'll see them separate. See them separate. Opens up the middle of the field. We talked about it earlier. They had it. They missed it. 2 receivers into the boundary.
And Watson, as they move the pocket quite often, on the run, just nowhere to go. Formation on 3rd and 6. Late pressure, ball batted down again at the line of scrimmage. Again, it's DeMarcus Walker.
It's his 4th of the year. Blitz, you can't get Watson's getting the ball out of his hands fast, so you're athletic, you go up, you time it up, and you knock it down. That's, to me, just as effective as a sack or a quarterback hurry.
2nd and 1 throw, and now Scott gets a break or block and scampers out.
Yeah.
They fake it to Gallman, move the pocket again, and Watson shots downfield for Renfro. No, incomplete. They took a shot.
Got into Renfro. He's on the inside. He works to the outside on a wheel route, and Elliott has to work around to get to him. You could see right away Renfro calling his shot. He put his right arm like, I got him. I can get there. That ball got in there, but he only had one hand to have a chance. That slippery field and a nice cutback gets the first.
Scott, as they're playing fast, makes the catch on the edge. Yet another 3rd down, the 6th already for Clemson, and Watson makes a mistake. He had Gallman wide open.
Hot route. So instead of blocking it, they get Gallman out. Now just dump it, and you got exactly what you want. Nobody is covering him.
Zach Brooks in the game. Watson on the keeper, weaving his way and diving after a first down gain to the 38. Kirk, but the Tigers would love to be able to drive the field here, tie the game, get back on even terms at halftime. Ray McLeod, one of the talented true freshmen, one of the guys from.
He's going over to the sidelines. Good look at.
Some hesitation in this first down play. Nowhere to hand it for Watson.
Florida State's aware of that.
Watson in the pocket. Now flushed. Chased. He just throws it away.
They can run the ball and not had much success up front.
It's already the 7th 3rd down for Clemson. They flip it short. Catch made by Jermon Hopper, but he's going to be about 3 yards. Option look. Pitch late. Hit made, no first down.
Jalen Ramsey, who does a good job at the top of your screen. Watch him work to get off a very physical receiver in Sharon Peak.
Tigers now with 1:24 and 1 timeout. Watson steps up, delivers over the middle, and the catch made by Leggett.
On territory, you have Deshaun Watson, you get aggressive.
At 18 on the first play, and there's a throw into a narrow window. Offense. Watson, downfield shot, Leggett, diving catch inside the 4.
First half.
Knowles, after spending its time out on defense, trying to pressure Watson, who escapes. Deshaun Watson into the secondary, into the red zone, and out of bounds at the 12. And speed, doesn't he?
Yep.
Final minute now. 3 chunk plays on this possession, and now Watson looks far side. There's Kane with a stiff arm, a short gain.
This area of the field.
Watson running all the way, has a lead block from Brooks.
Elves up front, control the line of scrimmage a little bit better and get that running game going.
5 receivers. Watson, quick hesitation, and then just dives forward on the keeper.
With a right knee injury, so he joins right guard Tyrone Crowder, who's also out for Clemson.
Broken up by Jalen Ramsey.
And short is just a little hot pass, almost a jump pass. But not only does Jalen Ramsey knock that away, you can see the safety. Brutus would have been right there.
Old-fashioned slugfest here. The only touchdown scored was in the first minute of the game. Clemson, a shot taken. That's Kane, the freshman. Last season, actually. On 3rd and 6, Watson flushed. Can he escape? Yes, first down. Midfield slides to the
3rd down. What would Florida State do? They play so much man-to-man, but when you play man under, it means everybody.
Gallman motions out. Watson buying time, chased and flips it complete. That's Scott.
Seized by Florida State. The stacked receiver gives him a free release.
Watson flips it back. Kane has a blocker. Kane headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Down at the end of the half, as you would expect he would. There's a high misfire, though. Scott was well. On 2nd down, Peak makes the catch. And in motion, Knowles brings some pressure up the middle. Incomplete. That was
be able to drop it. This time he's lined up here and then comes completely over. And I don't think Deshaun Watson even thought about him. He sees 16 and he's lined up close to the line of scrimmage. He's thinking he's going to be there as a pass rusher. Productive yards for Clemson's offense.
Watson on the roll, throws it, and the catch is made. A very short gain there.
Getting the ball out quickly to Artavius Scott and these receivers.
Tigers trying to squeeze in one more play before the 3rd quarter expires, and Watson off and running. First down, slides down. 4th quarter begins with a swing pass to Gallman, who gets the edge and barrels into Florida State territory. On 2nd and 8, Watson flips back. It's a screen, and Renfro couldn't corral it.
Making it tougher for Deshaun Watson or those receivers.
3rd and 8, Watson looks downfield. It's off the fingertips of Kane.
James is usually up close to the line of scrimmage and blitzes a lot. This time he's back showing his ball skills, and without that play right there, that's a completion. He gets behind, a little push there on Ramsey, but he gets behind him. But as you said, Chris, the true freshman do something with it. Are they going to have the benefit of getting great field position?
Here's the catch made. Hopper slips free. First down. The
young players emerge.
Watson, patience in the pocket, now gets free, darts up the middle and slides to safety again.
They try to get the ball right here to Leggett. This time it's taken away by the linebacker, and that's exactly where he's looking. When it's taken away, again, you always have to take into consideration. Great job covering the receivers.
Tailback to the left of Watson. They fake it to him. And a late throw. They draw the defense up and they flip it to Scott.
Marcus Walker out there on the edge of the defense. 44 comes off of Scott. Northrup's there. There's nobody left to the outside. He kind of baited both of them, and then a little bit of another.
Is that more Sandlot than scheme?
I think, yeah, that's a little bit of improvising.
Watson throws it low. Completion. Pump fake from Watson. Thought about taking a shot downfield. Now just threads it on the sideline. And that's a catch by Leggett. Sent tape out to colleges. Nobody recruited this guy. Watson knocked down and loss. 3rd and 14. Watson flips it short. Not going to be a first down as he's not. Play clock down at 3. Watson, pump fake, throws into traffic, and it's Peak off and running. First down and much more down to the 35.
He barely held. Watch the quarterback here. And then he holds on to it. He was actually waiting for Peak to get cleared. He held on to it, waited, and then made the right decision.
This time he holds on and darts forward. That's
to the right.
Not really in Hugel's field goal range at this point. They flip it back. A screen again. Peak gets a first down.
Deshaun Kane, by going here, he takes Terrence Smith with him. There's nobody left in this area over here. So they get it, Terrence Smith out of the way. Little fake to the right, come back to the left. They blitz Jalen Ramsey. That's the play that Deshaun Kane took to the house.
They got a big future, but they will not accomplish what they set out to this year. Watson, a very safe play. Has some blockers and runs it down inside the 25, and that'll be the first down that'll clinch it for Clemson.